And welcome back. We're mixing one of the seeds up. We'll see what we get here. I had to look up a little bit on how to do this. I don't know quite yet, but... Alright, we're done. Do it again. Don't remember what the manual said. Mix this in, extract the DNA. Okay. Okay, keep going. Export the solution. I'm gonna minimize that screen. It's a little not what I want. Eventually. Maybe I should look in the manual. I'm gonna get tired of that. Next, extract the DNA. Do I have to do this really 5 times? And this is what we get. Jelly stuff on the bottom of the beaker. Did what it did before it. Currently, we'll do the trick. Yeah, the capsule. Awesome, we got it. Mixture, all the same. Did I do this right, or did I screw myself up really? It looks like it's supposed on the top. Okay. Hey look, there's something that changed at the bottom. It's yellow capsule, it's reacting. I don't know, think about what is it. Let's look at the DNA, it might be something. Let's take a look. Yeah, it looks like it's Sequus Sansan Smooth. Perfect, we just need to do that. Yeah, now we can open the safe. So... Sun, moon... We did it. So I got the secret ending first? Okay. Let's try to make this work, I guess. Mixer, I'm done. There we go. These, they run down to the beakers, huh? Pipes. Turn on the left, right. If you turn it left, liquid goes that way. If you pull in the middle, it goes. If you pull in the middle, half goes, half goes the other way. The liquid's there. Probably water. What do the numbers mean? There's supposed to be the amount of water for each of these ones. This means units are 80 and 40 in the center. Each one will separate 40, and we're supposed to fill the liquid amounts to handle each beaker. Probably, let's... first place is probably pull the lever, that's right. Well, this is it. Flow correctly into the beakers with your shot. Okay. So we get one here. Okay. 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 There we go. So, brute force wins out in the end. Pour water in the green beaker, apply it up, we did it. Culture requires seeds. Wait, seeds check. Not sure what goes where. This one's right and this one's right. Okay. Easy enough, right? We did it, Sigma. So the seeds, sure. But now I don't know. Quiet, you should look at this. It's a red one, awesome. I hate this zone. It is weird and I don't understand it. Okay, now let's move on. It doesn't help that the movement in this stage is kind of weird. Sigma, come on, what's wrong? I can see it here, what do you mean? Let's just look. Easier example. Oh, what the heck is this? It's probably a simple DNA sequence. A is adrenaline, G is guanine, C is squalene, and C is thymate. I think we manipulate it. Yeah, it looks like it's a puzzle. We do pairings for base off that. Based off what? Getting A, there's base fours, A, G, C, and T. However, A can only bind with T. G with C. So G with C is how we're gonna remember. Anything else won't work. It's called the complete bases. You sure know a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I guess. Anyways, you should be able to solve it now. Is he a, like, biologist or something? Give it a shot. Reposition the rows so A and T matches and G and C connect. Move the rows sideways until the letters match up. Okay. Okay. Wait, am I supposed to match it up like this? I am not understanding this puzzle at all. Okay. So this is A and T, C and G. So this one's matched up here. So do we rotate this at all? Wait. Oh my fucking god. My head is hurting. Did I have it for a second there? There. Please tell me. There we go. Oh my, that was heartbreaking. I sorta got it, but it was more than I could isolate. Hungry, you jerky. The hell, screw off. We don't have time for this, let's get it over with. What is this? There's something on there. Star, star, sun. It's different now. Different shapes of ice. Let's give it a shot. Star, star, sun. There we open. Looks special. Nothing's killing me. What's this? First, it's... Oh, is this where we find the medicine? It's a map. It's floor B. I found the infirmary 4A. So the lounge is this one. And the words make floor A on top right now. That means we wrote the elevator down here. I guess so. Alright, look at this. Found a lot of stuff here. Something here. It's a key card. Each one of these has a picture of Luna. These have to be announcers. Look like they gave us two. Set card. I'm a soul, so I'll have this one. Cool, fine. Up next, what's the notebook? It's interesting, I can't read anything. It's not even has a letter. What the heck is this? It's hieroglyphic and it's in a journal. It's just dates and stuff. Maybe I can't read any of this. What language is it? Who knows? Maybe it's Brazilian. They spoke Portuguese in Brazil. What else do we have? We have the medicine. Two more things. Is this medicine? Its label is so Wait, didn't Luna say anything about this? You're right. It said this is the cure for Radion 6. Well, hold on. Let me see this later. We need to get out as quick as possible. We just need to get this to core. First, we should get out of this room. But that should be easy. We got the puzzle right. Okay, let's get going. Oh my. Oh, this room is hell, and I'm glad it's over with. Let's move on. Also, the layout of it is bad. Because I just have to move in very peculiar ways that don't feel natural. There we go. Let's get up. Let's get going. Get over with. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I hate this room. I found it. No thanks to the actual game.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Okay, sure.
There's something... Nah, I guess there's a couple of things I want to double check.
What is it?
One of them's not really significant, I guess.
Huh?
First off, this machine. We didn't even end up using this thing, did we?
No, we didn't, and I don't mind it.
I was just wondering what it was.
Yeah, I suppose the answer to that is... it looks like on the side it has a name or something. IG Replicator.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
It looks like a copy machine.
Probably copies IG. Who knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
I wish. Of course, this machine must be here for something we can make ice cream we want. Are you nuts? Only an idiotic girl would think that. In other words,
Oh, good one.
Hey, this isn't the time for stupid jokes.
Do you know, Dio? I'd love you to
There's
know
a helpless child back there in the infirmary who needs our help.
That's the last line I thought I'd hear from you, Dio, but sure. As read, of course, I hung my head in shame.
At any rate, as long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine, right?
That's right.
Makes sense. On to the second issue. Sigma, you found a journal and some sort of vial in the safe, right?
Yes?
The vial. Could you show it to me again? I didn't really get a good look at it before.
If you fucking smash it, I will fucking murder
You guys were in there so close I could barely see it.
It's the cure. Why do you
Is
care?
it really Excelavir?
Yeah, definitely. I spoke and pulled out the vial in my pocket. And written on the label, Excelavir.
You really are an idiot.
What?
Although I guess in this case the G in IG stands for guy.
I don't. Words could barely get out of my mouth when he moved. Yeah, he fucking took it, didn't he? Before I blinked, the vial disappeared before my hands. Hey, what gives?
What are you doing?
Dale sucks the vial down in his coat.
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep it safe.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
I'll even give it back to you later.
Not later, give it back
I don't
now.
think so. If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
You're gonna ask me to vote ally, right?
Request?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want this back, in the next AB game, you have to choose ally.
Bad choice, buddy. There's very few cases I vote betray. This is one of them.
Wait, why is you take this medicine? It's
That's
blackmail?
horrible.
You made a really bad enemy
You're
here.
using Quark's life as leverage.
I don't mind killing Quark if it means I get to fuck you over, buddy.
Well, I've got some really good reasons to do so.
Yeah, to kill us all, and I'm not gonna let you.
I'll be happy to give it back if you just do what I say.
You made enemies. I didn't realize until now he start to hurt. I curled my fist for it. If you would only give back.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you. You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
He patted his pocket gently.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't
Yeah.
tell those other idiots that you found some Excelavir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
You really made a poor choice. Dang
That's
it.
not fair.
This game isn't about compassion. It's not about being clever. It's about one thing. How well you can manipulate people to your advantage.
Yeah, you could have
Unfair.
just said you were going to vote ally.
So, what are you gonna do?
You want me to say now?
Ready to promise me you'll pick ally?
Sure, I'll pick ally, in that I'll pick the same thing you fucking pick.
Fine, I promise.
Sigma!
Yeah, that's a lie.
Oh, I knew you'd say it eventually. I'm glad you understand how this works.
You
But don't think about trying anything funny. Break your promise and, well, you know what happens.
You can be the villain if you want, buddy. I'll let you.
See you chumps later. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
One last round.
Are you really going to do what he says?
No.
Sigma,
No.
you've only got one BP right now. If we choose ally and he chooses betray,
Yeah, I know. I'll drop to -1. And I'll
but
be
that
villain.
means
Hey, look. It's not like I want to, alright? If we don't, he'll destroy the medicine. And if he does, Quark will.
so you're going to die to save his life?
No, I'm not going to. Don't worry. I'm gonna not die to fuck over Dio, because that's what people that try to do that get from me.
That's... Why would you do that?
I know, this guy is supposed to be noble. I am not that kind of noble. I don't let evil win by threatening to kill good. I fuck over evil to tell them to back the hell off. Honestly, I'm terrified. My choice is foregone conclusion. Well, we should head up to the upper floor. Oh, we're gonna power through this, buddy. I didn't wait for Clover's response. Can we not do the multiple door things? I understand how doors work. Honestly, I don't know who made this style choice, but I hate it. Like, why? I understand how doors work. Maybe it's add space and tension things. Yeah, like 10 Miyoji, I was fine with that guy, kind of voting betray, even though it's a freaking annoying thing. Dio, on the other hand, D is a special case. Oh. Let's get the voting going.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Sorry, I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
Yeah, I don't care. If you want, you can just not vote anyways, and you can get the same fucking score.
Dio. With his hands on the moon key, he twisted it around. A veteran gambler. Yeah,
You made the wrong bet, buddy.
his pocket.
You don't mind, right?
No, I don't. The faster you vote betray, the faster you get nothing. And you can smash it, and you can ruin a kid's life. Hey, that's you, buddy, not me.
I figured you and Clover would get up here right away. Besides, I thought it'd be best to get this done soon before you lose your nerve.
I have nerves of steel right now, so don't
I don't know
worry.
about you. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
I am too, where you get to wipe your smug face on your fucking coat as you fucking kill a kid.
I glance around the warehouse. Alice and Kay are back. Hey, Faye. Almost Faye. Clover, of course. Where's Timioji and
They're
the
in
rest?
the infirmary.
We carried Quark to one of the beds. Tenmyoji and Luna are looking after him.
How's he doing?
Well, it's hard to say. He seems to be sleeping soundly, but beyond that, there's really no way to know.
No
Right.
chance.
So what was your room, Sigma?
It was a laboratory with
Is that
medicine.
so?
Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
Yep.
Yeah, it did.
Was there any of that Excelivir?
Oh, give me the option to say yes. Let me say yes.
hear one word about
Let me say yes.
There'll be little bits of glass shattering on the
Yeah,
floor.
go for it, Dio.
And I'm not calling out your bluff. I'm calling out your hand. I flick my eye to Dio in a moment. No, nothing. Besides me, Clover bit her lips.
I see.
How about you guys? Did you find anything interesting? Faye shook her head. And Uniside move almost looks photography. Alice Kay shrugs.
Where does that leave us? We still got about 40 minutes left until voting ends.
You know, the only thing that sucks about voting Betray is the next time I have to vote Ally and watch the smug guy get out.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about that lab you found. I thought I might go take a peek at it.
I'll show you the way then.
That would be
Okay.
wonderful.
I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice Kay and Tenmyoji found. Never know. Maybe you missed something.
Yeah, don't worry. You'll totally get out.
There's some Excelivir hidden somewhere in there.
What a
Then I
bastard.
shall take you there.
What about you two? Where are you going?
I think I'll start heading over to the infirmary. And see
Then I
Thor.
will too.
Glad that's settled.
She nodded her head, and they disappeared through the main door. Dio and Kay followed in their footsteps. Yeah, I don't respond well to blackmail. It's just not a thing I do. Okay, then I guess we
Hold
should
on.
go.
Show me that journal first. Dio
Okay.
told me about it. You wouldn't tell me anything about the lab, except that you found a journal with, his words, some sort of bullshit language.
Okay, that's fine.
He said you had it, so I was hoping I could take a look.
Sure, yeah. 1 second. I dug out the journal and handed it to Phi.
This is Latin.
Okay. You can read
Yeah, with time and a dictionary.
it. In other words, no.
Pardon me for not being able to translate a dead language on the fly. This looks like some kind of
So were
research
you a
log.
medical student too?
It's not gonna be some sort of, I took the dog for a walk today. It was nice, kind of. I can understand a little of it. Mostly conjunctions and things like that. But most of these words I've never even seen before.
Okay. If I started to lift through the pages as she spoke, and then she suddenly stopped.
Wait. I can read this one. Page 216. This
Okay.
isn't research notes. It looks like a personal entry. Don't
do you
rush
say?
me. This is gonna take a minute.
Da, 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 da.
Interesting. All right, I think I got it. It looks like they're talking about Radical 6.
Well, why in Latin? What are you
Not
talking
sure.
about?
Let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
Okay, fine. When the bodies are infected with radical cyst, the process spreads to the brain, is reduced. If you assume the brain's current operation is 1 to 1, the base Grinding time, radical 6 reduces to 1, and base root's 1/16, approximately 1.14, which means each second that passes out, the patient feels like it's 1.4 seconds has passed through inside their head. Through the 1 second inside, approximately 2.5 seconds will be passed outside. In other words, every 10 seconds in the real world, the infected with radical 6 feels like almost 4 seconds has passed. 6 is coming up a lot of here. That's why the term is radical 6. That's kind of weird. Radical 6, in other words, is also known as root operation. The function's inverse powers. In a less mathematical sense, it can also be used to refer to something extreme or severe. Those infected with radical 6 develop power urge to commit suicide. The exact cause is still unclear, although it seems yet not directly linked between urge to suicide and reduced mental process speed may give them unrelated. Those with radical 6 perceive the world being moving at a feverish pace. Also, it's a video cassette being fast forward. For instance, although the patients believe that 10 seconds has passed, it's in fact 24.5 past, given the observation increased input, maintainability, this reason they became quickly tasks. One theory holds, despite the time perceived caused by the brain to flood with a massive amount of information, unable to keep up with the failings. However, the cause of the infection's invaluable attempts to take their lives, which is arguably more terrifying than the virus itself. Research suggests the targets of an antivirus could kill an at least doable radical 6, but we have yet to be able to develop one. It seems our best hopes now is to harvest antibodies from somebody who is naturally immune from the virus. So far, however, we have not been able to locate a subject like that. We continue on our efforts to discover treatment. Given our current rate of progress, I predict we will be able to work out treatment in 1 to 2 decades. Our feverish hopes of humanity will be able to survive that long. Our bodies of those dead from suicide pile along the road, leave in and out. The entire rinse stinks for weeks and fills the skies. Constant blood flies, time soaring thick, and one pass feels like a clown sunset. Every day I see more crows and rats everywhere feeding the dead. Ironically, the only healthy looking creatures are stray cats that have grown fat from plenty of rodents' diets. Few humans survived the outbreak until locked away in shelters and that thing. I don't know how many survive. I fear it's only a handful. They survive only the hopes of the remaining race. Lord, please let our future be a bright one. Well, that is a long one. Well, that's a lot of information. I don't know what to do with the virus, though. If we get infected, our brains will slow down to the root of 6. That's approximately
That isn't the
40%.
important part. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide.
Yep, I got that. Yep, right. It explains Cork wanting to kill himself.
There are 2 other things in here that worry me. First, the part about how they haven't managed to develop a treatment for it yet. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I suppose to make it. Maybe they hadn't found one in the journal that's written it, which, from what I can tell, there's the drug called Acrogex.
Exactly. But in the journal it says it might take 20 years to make something like that.
Hold on a second, I'm getting confused. When this thing
December
was
29th, no year.
there isn't a way to write
Yeah, probably not. Anyway, moving on. The second concern I have is about the underground shelters it mentions.
This is
The
one
newspaper article said something about quarantining people too.
Okay.
After we read it, we all thought the same thing. What if this was one of those quarantine facilities?
If that's true.
But this journal seems to suggest the opposite. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters.
You're trying to say this place might be one of those shelters, which means we were supposed to be uninfected. We would have thrown here to keep
Yeah,
us safe.
I mean, there's no way to say for sure at this point, but
But Cork
And
was
maybe the
afraid.
virus got in somehow. Just
That
think
would be
about it for a
bad.
minute. If this is one of those shelters, a lot of things start to make sense. Maybe we've been here for a long time. Like, maybe they put us to sleep somehow. Made us sleep for years, maybe even decades. While we were sleeping, the pandemic that the newspaper article talked about happened. And whoever had this journal made this entry.
Okay. And then once the antivirus treatment was finished.
Right.
So,
It's all just speculation, but
and that makes sense. I mean, it seems a pretty plausible scenario, but we were captured before the pandemic
Yeah.
started. That's how they put us to sleep for a long time. How did they know to do that? Most importantly, why the hell are we playing an order game at the point this place is trying to save us? Throwing a bunch of people in a game that might kill them. It's pretty weird to protect them from the pandemic.
yeah, you're right.
I see. Oh, damn it. We're gonna have to pick to make it
We don't
apart
have enough
before that.
information to make any real conclusions. I think we should see if we can find anything else.
Yep. Oh, we're gonna have to call it apart when we get in the pod. Weren't you coming to the firm?
Change my mind. You can tell me about Quark later.
She's gone. Man. I let out a long, tired sigh and walked towards the infirmary. Well, we're gonna call it apart there. It's just too long otherwise. How's he doing? But. Oh, nope. Wrong key. We'll save right here before choice. And you guys, take care. Don't trust Dio unlike we did. And have a good day.